Breaking news, Chelsea fans. Barcelona have heard there's a big name in the UK currently out of contract and they're in for him. They've asked after a Boris Johnson, apparently, but, they're after everybody else and getting on everybody's nerves. Ugh. Anyway, Boehly's out there at dinner with Barcelona tonight. What are they talking? Azpi, Alonso, De Jong, Dembele. God knows. All we do know is that at the moment, the Chelsea transfer rumour mill is going through the roof. This video is just to try and recap what's going on and just to give my opinion on it and hopefully a bit of a down-to-earth opinion. I'm not panicking like other people are about the lack of signings. There's plenty going on and this video is all about it. So, we're going to start straight off the bat. Raheem Sterling, Chelsea are literally tied a deal up. It's believed that personal terms have been done. Chelsea have agreed a £45 million fee for Raheem Sterling, and he's due to sign in the coming days. And that's a great signing when you think about it. Somebody with his goal record, his goal involvements in the Premier League, a threat, a dangerous player, and someone who causes problems. And that's what we want. Think about it. We're trying to get Christian Pulisic out there and Callum Hudson-Odoi out there and Timo Werner out there to solve that problem coming in from the left-hand side. But someone to do so and put the ball in the back of the net as well as be a threat. And that's what Raheem Sterling is. Of course, Raheem Sterling signing for Chelsea indicates one thing, and that's going to be Kai Havertz as the main man up front this season as the number 9. So, for me, Raheem Sterling, an outstanding signing for as little as 45 million. Someone of his age coming into his prime. Absolute bargain. Win-win for me. What do you guys think of Raheem Sterling and the deal that's about to be announced with Man City? Let me know. Comment section. Also, part of the deal, possibly, or another deal, and the reason why the Sterling thing's being held up, Chelsea are in advanced talks with Nathan Ake about a return to Stamford Bridge. Now, they're talking about advanced talks, and there's a rumour going around, or I say rumour going around, it's been reported in the media that talks have really accelerated over the last couple of days with Chelsea trying to get a deal done. Nathan Ake is keen to come back. He wants to play more first-team football. Win-win for both sides. Man City obviously want to try and hold on to him to be that squad player. He doesn't want to be that kind of a person. He wants to be playing first-team football, and rightly so. We can give him that. On the left-hand side of our defence, next to Thiago Silva, we've just got to sort out the other side, but more in that in just a second. So, Ake, back to Chelsea, 35, 40 million. I'll take it, 100%. Would you guys? Let me know. Comment section. A rumour that's going around at the moment is sort of picking up speed is Frenkie de Jong, the Barcelona midfielder, the ex-Ajax midfielder from that Ajax team that we played a few seasons ago, an outstanding player. He went to Barcelona. It's not quite worked out for him. He's been linked with a move to Man United because obviously Ten Hag has gone to Man United and he wants to try and sign him. Why would De Jong want to go there when he can come and play Champions League football at Chelsea? People are speculating now that Chelsea are trying to hijack the deal for De Jong from Barcelona for around 60 million. And this is where all the coverage is being featured this evening over social media. Todd Boehly has met Juan Laporta over in Barcelona in a restaurant. He's claiming he's just had a nice meal and he's just there to have the meal. But there's obviously talks going on. And you wonder what those talks are about. From the Barcelona point of view, they want a deal wrapped up for Cesar Azpilicueta. They've got a 2-year deal on the table with the option of a third. They want that deal done and wrapped up as soon as possible. They also want to try and sign Marcos Alonso. Will Chelsea entertain the idea of both going? Bearing in mind, we've already lost Christensen to Barca and Rudiger's gone to Real Madrid. Could we afford to lose 4 of our defenders within the squad? Obviously, reinforcements are going to come in, but would you let both of those go? I think Alonso's made it clear he doesn't want to stay. I think Azpi is pushing to go back to Spain and finish his career there. After the service he's given our football club for just £7 million, an outstanding signing, an absolute bargain and one of the greats, I'd let him go. So that's the Barcelona perspective. So from the Chelsea perspective, are they talking Dembele? Are they talking De Jong? Or is it an opportunity for Chelsea and Todd Boehly to go to Barcelona and say, look, if you want to go for Raphinha at Leeds, bearing in mind, Barcelona don't want to pay the full fee, 60 million. They're hesitant at offering even 55 million. Chelsea have gone in, bang, straight away, 60 million, deal done with Leeds. But Raphinha's holding on for Barca. As again, Barcelona, in instalments or this weird kind of a deal they're offering. Bearing in mind they've just sold TV rights for 170 odd million. They're sort of trying to hesitate on the amount of money they're willing to give Leeds. Leeds just want to go over the line. They're making signings. They need money in, and they just want to take Chelsea 60 million. But Raphinha was pushing for Barca. In this meeting tonight, is Todd Boehly saying to Barcelona, well, if you go for Raphinha, give us Dembele? Or are they saying, are you going to keep hold of Dembele? If you do, we'll take Raphinha. Now, the Raphinha thing's a bit strange for me because it's clear that he has seen that there's a deal in place with Chelsea and he's not actually negotiated any personal terms from what I can understand because he's waiting on Barca. Do we want someone to come to Chelsea as the second option? Because it's clear that Barcelona want him. For me, Raphinha, no thanks. Simple. Let's try and get Dembele. Let's try and get him. But at the end of the day, if we don't get him, then we're going to get Raheem Sterling to play on the left-hand side, cutting in. And there'll be a certain striker that's being linked with Chelsea at the moment, which we're going to talk about in just a little bit. But that's the Raphinha-Dembele situation. What do you think of both of those players? Let me know. And the meeting in Barcelona tonight with Todd Boehly and Laporta, let me know in the comments section. Now we're going to move on to Matthijs de Ligt, the Juventus centre-back, who's someone that I see as someone that's just going to just evolve into this world-class, probably one of the best defenders in the world. He's not quite yet there at the moment. He's been linked with a move to Chelsea. Juventus wants 75 million. Now, he wants to move to Bayern Munich. There's reports that his family has started following Bayern Munich on social media, dropping a hint of where he possibly will end up this summer. Bayern have come out and said they don't need another centre-back. They're happy with the options that they've got. But is that all a bluff? Is de Ligt lined up for Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich are refusing to pay the 75 million, apparently, but de Ligt favours a move there. Chelsea's interest is concrete. Will Chelsea offer the likes of Jorginho into the deal with Juventus for de Ligt and give them something around 70, 60 million maybe? Again, if de Ligt doesn't get Bayern and comes to Chelsea, are we going to be happy with that? I'll be happy with the player coming in, big time. But you then sort of look at the situation where if he favours Bayern, we're second fiddle again. Is that going to be comfortable? Is that going to sit comfortable with you and with Chelsea as a whole? Not so sure. But if it's all just talk and he's open to a move to Chelsea as well as Bayern, get him done. Bring him in. Play on that right-hand side. Ake, Silva and de Ligt as the back three starting this season. I'll be happy with that. Would you? Let me know. Comment section. So to a player that's all gone quiet, and that's Jules Koundé, who is linked with Barcelona, who's been linked with everybody at the moment. And there was talk that Barcelona were trying to go in and trying to sign him for 50 odd million. Sevilla don't want that deal. They want more money for him, and they think they can get that from Chelsea. And Chelsea's registered interest has been there for a number of years. Let's see what happens. It's all gone quiet on Koundé. Is it de Ligt and Ake as the two main targets now, with Koundé down the pecking order? That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like. But I wonder what the situation is going to be. Either way, if we don't get de Ligt, I think Koundé will be the one we'll go for. And I still think that's a great signing. But for me, de Ligt, it's got to be. Has to be. Let me know what you think. De Ligt, Koundé, Ake, comment section. Finally, we're talking Cristiano Ronaldo and just how realistic is the Ronaldo move to Chelsea this summer. Now, there is all sorts of speculation regarding CR7 and put your personal opinion of him to one side from a Chelsea point of view. And let's just look at the situation. Chelsea severely lack goals, and they have done for a number of seasons. We brought in Lukaku, and look how that turned out. Ronaldo is someone that would come into the football club and almost guarantee you goals, but at a price. Man United suffered last season with the balance of their team being completely wrong, and it didn't work out for them. Will that be the same at Chelsea, or could Ronaldo turn into the pivotal player that we need up front, that link man, that target man up front that we can play to and play off of? I'm not so sure we can play off of him. I don't think he can bully defenders as you know, with his strength. Of course, he is strong, but he's not your Drogba, your Costa. but he puts balls in the back of the net, and that's what we've been lacking. And that's the difference between Man City and Liverpool and Chelsea. If you've got someone up front that can put the ball in the back of the net on a regular basis, and with the amount of chances that Chelsea create, surely it has to be a possibility. I'll take Ronaldo in a heartbeat, 100% in a heartbeat, because what he gives you is just worth its weight in gold. Could we see a forward line next season, or an attacking forward line of Sterling, Ronaldo, Mount, Havertz, those four up front together? It excites me. I have to say, it does excite me. But on that right-hand side, you wonder about the width. I have to say that as I'm thinking about this as I'm doing the video. So what we've got right now is a whole host of stories, a whole host of players being linked with the club and leaving the club. For me, if you do make any signings, in addition to Sterling, because I believe Sterling is done, it's got to be Ake and Ligt. Sterling, Ake, Ligt, and Ronaldo. And then possibly Raphinha. But, again, I mean, you're looking at probably 250, 300 million maybe. Or I'd say at least 200, 250 million this summer. And I think that would settle the issues that we've got. If Raphinha comes in, he can play on that right-hand side. We got Mount can play out there. Havertz can play there as well. We might have to adjust our formation, which is exciting. And you just wonder what's going to happen. If Tuchel's given the go-ahead for Ronaldo, for Boehly to go and get Ronaldo, it will possibly indicate a change of formation, a change of playing style. We have to wait and see. One thing is for certain. People were panicking about Chelsea's lack of transfer activity, lack of movement. We're behind the likes of Tottenham, behind the likes of the Arsenal. There's going to be some major signings at Chelsea this summer. And just stay tuned over the next couple of weeks. Remember, the window shuts September, but there's going to be some big signings at Chelsea. And hopefully, we'll get those players in place to give us that balance, to give us goals, and to kick us on to challenge for the title this season. Let me know what you think about anything I've spoken about in the video, in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Drop a like on it for me, which is all important. And again, let me know what you think. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out the channel membership as well on the homepage. Just click the join button, only £1 a month, and you support what I do. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Take care of yourselves. Let's see what happens. See you next time.